Hey guys, welcome to the Keep It Spiritual show with myself, Kris Meredith. Now, first of all, before I introduce you to this video, I just want to check in and make sure everyone is all right. And I know times right now are not what they normally are. Things are a little bit stressful, everyone's worked up and a little bit worried. Now, more importantly than ever, I'm so glad I started the Keep It Spiritual kind of brand because it gives you a little bit of escapism as well. So right now, underneath, there is podcast right there, available on fairies, angels, mediums, psychics. If you want to find out about them, just go and check them out right now. Now, this show of the Keep It Spiritual show, I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite authors. I'm so glad I've spoke to her and found out about her inspirational journey. Now, the lovely Beverley Densham, you may have heard of her before. She's like the Pilates queen as well, but she's had, many ups and downs in her life. But thankfully, she's brought out a book that I absolutely love. It's called ITalktoAngels, and it's a book, but it's a book that we can work with as well, as long as our own journey. We can work hand in hand while we're connecting and speaking with our own angels. So here is the book. It's absolutely fabulous. You need to make sure you go and get it, because for me, right now more than ever, it's just a chance to escape and really learn to connect with my angels. And what's better than that, and what's more positive than that right now? And Beverley as well, she's a very inspirational person, normal person at the end of the day, but really, like I said, gone through ups and downs, but has really connected with her own angels. And throughout this book as well, and in this talk that you will see in a minute, she tells us how we can connect with our own angels and really build that relationship. Because right now, for me, it's really important to do that, and I'm sure it is with yourself as well. So I really hope you enjoy this chat with the lovely author and Pilates queen, the lovely Beverley Densham. So Beverley, welcome to Keep It Spiritual, the podcast and the show. How are you feeling being on Keep It Spiritual?
Thank you ever so much for having me. It's very exciting. Love podcasts.
It is exciting. It is a new venture as well for myself. So Beverley, you're an author, first of all. You're an angel coach, a Reiki master. You do Pilates. So where do you find the time to do everything?
Well, I think when you're inspired and when you love what you do, then I say it's easy. But then when I wrote my book, I Talk to Angels. I wrote it at the beach, which was all beautiful and wonderful, and you're in a zone. But at the same time, obviously, that if you're then fitting in, as you say, all the work that you do, all my angel work and my mindfulness, Pilates and everything as well, there was actually no time in that 6 months to have any friends and family to stay every weekend. When you are going through a creative phase, there's not necessarily as much time to fit all of your favorite things in life in.
It was
But then
well
it's
worth
worth it in the end. Yeah, in the end,
It
it's
was
worth
well
it.
worth
Yeah.
it. Now you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So Beverley, starting,
Yeah.
right at the beginning, with you, your journey to the angels, it come from a bit of a dark place, didn't it? Because you was in an abusive relationship. And then when you look back to that time, do you think, your guardian angel actually, guided you towards that all important angel card reading?
I don't know exactly what order everything came in, but yes, it was rock bottom of a horrible marriage that got me to this angel card reading. And I was at that point where I was asking for help, and I wasn't specifically asking my guardian angel for help at the time, but I probably prayed and whatever else, and I asked for the human practical help, which I got. And then it did lead me to the most epiphany of an incredible, life-changing, life-transforming, the very beginnings of change, which led to a huge transformation over the last 12 years. Angel card reading, and my first ever box of cards was, I'd never heard of angel cards at the time. So it was quite amazing, really. And I wasn't, it's quite amazing. And then to have that toolbox to use. I obviously teach people how to use all these things now, but to have that, at the time, have that toolbox and to have that love and support and guidance and hope, which people need and I needed at that time, is amazing, really, Kris.
It really is. It really is. And then so, I mean, would you say, Beverley, within that time, because if you look back to now, I mean, you've healed, you've rebuilt your own life, working with the angels and, of course, following your dreams. So do you think,
Yeah,
following your heart and following your dreams has really, brought you to this point right now?
it has, and at the same time, it's also been a kind of like the waves of the sea, up and down, rocky journey with it, because some decisions you make are the absolute right guided decisions, but then also you have to go with the practicalities of life. I relocate. One of my dreams was to live by the sea, and I live by the sea now. It's year 6 now, which is, the sea to me is my, like, it's my the home of my soul, really, and it's the place where I create with the angels. It's always at the sea, really. Well, it's not always at the sea, but a lot of the time it's at the sea. The big things that help the most are at the seaside. And
You're lucky living near the sea. It's beautiful.
yeah, it really is. I mean, it was glistening like diamonds yesterday. I mean, I wasn't there for very long yesterday. We had a coffee with a friend, and
You're
we had a
living the
little
life,
day to
Beverley. You're
visit.
living the life.
Well, yeah, we weren't there for very long, probably an hour and 15 minutes total. But yeah, that is a dream life, isn't it? Well, it is to me anyway.
Well, I live in the city, so right now that is the dream life. So yeah.
Yeah. So where do you like to go? The park, then? The park.
Yeah, well, we live near a canal, so I'm
Oh,
still near
canals are nice.
water. Yeah, I'm still near water, but yeah, the dream for me was because we go on holiday. We've got a little Westie, called Bert, and
Yeah.
he's 7 now, but he loves going near the sea. So when we go like on
Uh,
holidays in the UK, we go to like North Wales, and we go near to the beach there, and it's just for me personally, it's like a place to recharge and kind of, you just kind of let things go. And then when you come back from the beach, you just feel a little bit healed. That's just the way I feel with it.
yeah, I think so. I think so. There's a lovely beach here. It's a doggy beach all year round.
Oh,
Bert would like it. Yeah.
he would. I'll show you in a minute. He's fast asleep on the bed.
Oh, I love
Absolutely.
dogs so much. He looks very sweet.
He is. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. I always say he's a gift. He was definitely a gift to me. He really, really was. And you have that
Yeah.
connection with your pets, don't you? With it. Well, moving back to you, Beverly, as well. Not too
Let's talk about
much,
Bert.
why not? Hey? Why not? Of course, you're a qualified angel therapist as well, and you're a Reiki master. So, what goes into that area of your work?
So I love helping people with angel card readings, angel healings. So like yesterday, I was doing an angel card reading for somebody, but it's never just an angel. Well, it sometimes is an angel card, all angel card reading, but rarely. Because I am an angel therapy practitioner, it means I can help people really deeply with healing as well. And sometimes it's about clarity of, you know, every area of the life. It can be about work, business, and everything. And the angel healing is really powerful. I talk to people's guardian angel during the sessions, non-stop during the reading, but also during the healing as well. And it just really helps. It just really helps with that healing and guidance and clarity and decision making, and helping people move forward when they're stuck with stuff, or stuck in relationships, or stuck with their work because of things that haven't healed. That's what I was doing yesterday for some of my work, and it's really nice. And with the angel healing, I work as well as with our guardian angels, also with Archangel Michael as well. Worked very deeply in the angel healing, and it just really helps. It's very, you're helping people at a deep level. And I support with the Reiki healing because I am obviously Reiki master teacher. So I support with that. And then for people, who want to help others, I have a certification program to help, so they can actually become a practitioner and learn how to do the angel card readings, learn how to do the angel healing to help others, and the Reiki healing if they haven't already done that and stuff. But it's beautiful work, and very, meditative as well, helping them with, their self-care, and helping them with their life with the angels. positive affirmations and angel cards and lovely things.
It's beautiful, Beverly. It really, really is. And what a way, to spend your life. But right now as well, you have just launched I Talk to Angels, of course.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful book. I mean, I'm
Oh.
sure out there, it's flown off the shelves. I've seen your pictures. There's none in the bookshelves because people are absolutely loving it. What was your inspiration, first of all, for I Talk to Angels, Beverly?
Well, this is a really interesting one because, Chris, I'd written my first book, and on this occasion, I was approached. I was approached to write the book. I hadn't actually written a word of it. I hadn't written a word, and I wasn't planning it. And the publisher approached me because Janie Lee Grace, who's Radio 2 presenter and holistic author of many amazing books. She'd recommended me to them. My publisher, Caroline from Caroline Press, who are amazing. And they said, would you like to write this book? And of course, my heart and soul have sang with joy that, I've been asked to write this new book. But the interesting thing was, so I was obviously over the moon. And then they said to send in the first bit of writing. They then turned that down. Yes, they said no. What they then said to me was, they set me a challenge to write differently. And I met the challenge in my next bit of writing to them, and we were off, and here it is. Yeah.
So exciting. But I mean, I suppose, that's something for yourself. I mean, they approached you for it, but then obviously they, turned you down, which must have been a bit of a kick. But then you kind of picked yourself up, and then you created this.
Yeah, then it's on a roll. But the why behind it, it's really about having this incredible the why behind it is really having this incredible self-help tool for someone to use with their guardian angel every single day of their life, that they can deepen their connection, to help them see, hear, feel the angels' messages. And if somebody's having a bad day or challenging moment or stressful day, that to use one of the exercises or tips or tools or meditations or affirmations to really soothe and help at that moment and that day. And also it's just very inspirational. You can just pick a page like an angel card and you get that tip. And I think because you can color in it, I don't know, because you can color in the book, and you can write in it, there's lots of space for journaling. It's about a whole huge, I feel like it's not a book that you're just going to sit on the shelf once you've read it. It really, to me, it's exciting that this is something, tools for life, really, that you want to get your book out again, because you're like, oh, what page, what's on that page, and you're excited how that's going to make your life better, during the good, challenging and sad times of life. But the angels are aiming for more of the good stuff, for you and everyone.
Well, they are, and that's it, Beverly. I mean, with the book, I Talk to Angels, one thing I love about it, it's a little bit, of a workbook that we can use and personalize ourselves. So not only have we created something that we can get tips and tricks and build a deeper connection with our guardian angel, but we can also, have it to enhance our own life as well.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's all about helping you in your life. And there's got nothing about me in the book apart from my biography. It's all about, how is that page or chapter going to help you today, or that Patrick Swayze quote or whatever it might be, and you got, lovely.
Oh, you started coloring it. Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
coloring. And it's just lovely to go on that journey and create that morning angel routine that you might not have done before. And it's like, oh wow, my life is changing more and more now by using this, by using I Talk to Angels. And have had some some beautiful feedback. One person said that they're now really trusting their intuition now, because it isn't just about connecting with your guardian angel. It's about, what does this mean to me today as a person, as well as getting that extra guidance is obviously really useful as well.
How does that feel for you, Beverley? You know, when you hear someone say that from something you've created?
Well, the angels are tingling me all over, you know, they're just, which is lovely because they're like, it's when the angels, you feel those tickles. I felt tickles whoosh down me when you said that. And it's just really, really rewarding because I know that particular person I do actually know very well, and they were struggling and not trusting their intuition, even though their intuition is actually really good, but sometimes it can get marred because of whatever. And then suddenly to know that actually they don't need a coach anymore or whatever, and actually they just they're sorted themselves. They just needed you know, whatever they read at that moment, or you know, is it, and the continuing to use the tools is making a lot of difference.
It is, and that's what it's all about, and that's why I personally love the book as well. So thank
Ah,
you from me, Beverley, for that. But one thing I love in
have
the
you got a favourite bit?
I love the meditations. I absolutely love the
Ah,
meditations. And for me, the way that you talk us through the meditation as well, and it's simplistic, but really,
hmm.
really effective. So why was it important to put meditations in the book?
Meditation's essential because I think if you can meditate, the angels are like big fans of meditation, but also big fans of, as you say, the simplicity, because this isn't necessarily spending hours or even 15 minutes doing it. A lot of the time I'm encouraging people to do it for 1 to 5 minutes. And I think little and often, the angels are big fans of doing things like meditation little and often. You're better off doing it little and often than doing it once and then being a moody so-and-so for the rest of the day kind of thing. It's effective because life is busy, and sometimes, you know, meditation, it can be, you know, like visualizing your day ahead. One of the very, very quick, simple visualization meditations is in the manifestation visualization chapter about helping you achieve your hopes and goals and dreams. But it can be as simple as, you know, doing that exercise for 1 to 5 minutes, or I often only do it for 3 minutes, but I'm, you know, encouraging people to, you know, daydream with their goal with this particular exercise, which is really powerful, but it doesn't take long. But it can make your day so much better, or it can help you look at things from different angles, or it can help you take the right action steps to make that happen. But to really enjoy the journey, Kris, it's about enjoying every day
And it is, and
with
it
the
is about
angels.
enjoying it,
Yeah.
isn't it? It is, it's so good, Beverley. I absolutely love it. So can anybody learn to connect with their angels and guardian angel, Beverley?
In my opinion, yes. I mean, I hope people find it really inspiring that I knew nothing 12 years ago, and I was a complete beginner, hadn't got a clue. So I feel like hopefully I'll be a good role model in the fact that I really think this is teachable. But one of the biggest things I think need to get across in the book is practice. You don't get good at anything without practice. So meditation is obviously a huge tool with this. Journaling is a huge tool with this. But by opening a page every day or twice a day, a page, or an exercise or whatever, that it's the practice. And everybody has their own. Everyone has a spiritual side, and it can be developed with practice and with a good teacher and with a good book or whatever, you know, and the tools. So, and everyone's meant to do it to different levels, but it doesn't matter what level it is. It can be really simple, but can be very profound and really helpful.
Can, definitely can. And that's the thing there, you know, doesn't matter what level people are at, they still can learn to connect. So, Beverley, what's the difference between an angel and a guardian angel?
Okay, so I mean, our guardian angels are with us, as it says in the book. They're with us. They're with us from birth. So, and there are lots of other angels as well. So we've got our own like personal spiritual best friend in our guardian angel, but there are also so many other angels, and you can call on. You can have a big team going on. You can have a huge team
Yes,
going on, you
Beverley,
know.
yes.
And it's not a problem as long as you're grateful and you say thank you, because they're always nice and there's always unconditional love. A bit like with Bert, your dog, you know, they're always nice. Always want to be friendly and your best friends. They're like angels. So basically, you've got other angels like Archangel Michael, but in the difference between, you know, having a personal guardian angel and say Archangel Michael, for example. With the archangels, there's just the one archangel, but the incredible thing is Archangel Michael can be, if we do ask, they can be with each and every person at the same time in angel healing or protection or courage or life purpose, or they can be with everyone at the same time if you ask. So it's kind of there isn't one Archangel Michael for each person. There's one Archangel Michael that everyone can then connect with as well. But our guardian angel, you can build up a really beautiful relationship and friendship with, and they love to help and guide you. But yeah, there are all sorts of angels going on that you can learn to work with and connect with as well if you want to. But our guardian angel is a beautiful spiritual best friend, who I'm here to help you get to know.
Love it, Beverley, absolutely love it. So can working with our guardian angel like help to enhance our own life?
Well, just massively, everything, absolutely everything. It can help with your just everyday happiness. It can help with everything from our career, work, health, well-being, what's good to do that day, not to today, our relationships. I think they love to help create more and more harmony in relationships. Or there's a whole chapter on how to communicate with children with the angels, and it doesn't matter whether we have children or not. There are children around, lots of them. And it's very, very helpful. You can take it to a deeper and deeper level. Like, I connect with the angels in relation to being a mum to my teenager son, and they agree with him a lot, and I don't always agree, but they help me see things from a different angle. Or actually, he's right, and it makes it so much more harmonious. And this is something, skills that you can learn to develop with the book kind of thing. And they just help with anything. There's exercise in the book of ask them a question, get the answer. Well, the more you practice of asking the questions, the easier it is to get the answers. They don't always come immediately, and they don't always give you a full plan, but sometimes it's about knowing that something's the positive and the next good thing to do. It's just, you just know to do it, and you get to know that knowing is a message from your angel, like a magnet. And you'll learn different styles of the way they communicate. And with writing in the book with your angel, they often have a style of the words they give you and things like that. They don't often talk to you and the words you may receive how you talk to yourself. So you know the difference, and you get to know that with practice. But it does take a bit of time. But yeah, just absolutely, they can help with everything. And I think if you start like your day first thing with like the I Talk to Angels prayer, it really, you've opened up that permission and that conversation for them to help and guide you. So you're in a really much more positive space every day of your life. Then you can like write out the little prayer or put it on your phone as a screensaver, or stick it up to remind you to do it first thing, and do a little meditation and do whatever little morning routine you might want to do. It's lovely. Yeah, makes life better. Just everything really, Kris.
And just to hear you talking about it as well, Beverley, it really is. It's still coming through. I know your book, but it's still coming through from you as well. So positive to see. Now, you talk about forgiveness in the book as well. Now, is this an important step to really, learn to forgive and maybe forgive yourself in working with the angelic realm?
Forgiveness, blimey, there's so many layers of forgiveness. There's an Oprah Winfrey quote, which I think a lot of people find quite hard to grasp. I'll see if I can find the chapter. Yeah, here we are. That's not a surprise. I found it quickly, is it? Chapter 8, true forgiveness is when you can say, thank you for that experience. And the angels say, I think it's only a very few people, because some things are very, very difficult to forgive. The angels are saying there's many layers to the onion of different challenges and stresses and situations, and the angels say sometimes trauma that go on. So the angels just wanted to really kind of help in this chapter, but not brushing things under the carpet, but also, you know, even when someone does manage to get to the stage with the right help and support of coming to a place of peace and forgiveness, it doesn't mean that they're spending any more time with that person, people, or situation, but that they can move forwards, you know, and live happily ever after again, and enjoy themselves, and have lovely, you know, friendships and things that they enjoy to do. But there are exercises in here which help you get things off your chest with the angels, and sometimes it's about going on an angel healing walk with your book, with your pen, with your paper, or it might be drowning your stresses. But at the other times it does say in the book, you know, you might need to, the help might be much more extreme than asking your guardian angel, that you might, you know, someone might need the professional help of the police or social services or Samaritans, or GP, or the appropriate medical help with, in relation to what the forgiveness thing might be. So the angels are just kind of saying there's lots of levels of it, but they wanted me to give tools to help with it. There are often so many layers to all these things, but yeah, they wanted to really, because the thing is when stressful things are gnawing away from the past, and I'm like clenching my fists here and everything's tensing up, and it's dragging on, and it's affecting somebody mentally, it's often affecting somebody physically, emotionally, mood wise, goodness knows what. And the angels don't want that for people, you know. They want the happy. I know it's very Disney. I am a bit Disney, but my life wasn't always Disney for a while. It started Disney, but they want it to be as harmonious and comfortable and happy as possible for you, for each person. It's really, really, really important, and so that's why it touches on that in a whole chapter in the book, to help in that area feel better again and heal and have a voice. A big thing in the book, it's about helping people have a voice, express how they feel, ask for help, so that, you know, there's a prevention of bullying aspect to the book as well, to ensure that people hang around with the right nice people. And if they have gone through anything like that, then it can be part of their healing process too, hopefully.
It's important as well. So Beverley, last question for you.
Yeah.
What does I Talk to Angels mean to you?
Everything, Kris. Yeah. I feel quite emotional, you asking me that. It's a dream come true. Thank you, Caroline, my publisher, and Janie. It's part of the Janie Loves book series. It's got a little heart on the edge. It just means everything, that I've created something that, yes, I'm proud of it, but at the end of the day, it's to help. It's to inspire, it's to heal. And I really feel, it sounds a bit morbid, but it could go on my gravestone and I'll be like, wow, I'm going to continue helping people forevermore with this, and that's going to perhaps make a small and big difference in people's lives, which means the world. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Beverley, and thank you for being on Keep It Spiritual. Much love to you.
Thank you, Kris. Thank you for listening.
There we are. Really hope you enjoyed that chat with the lovely angel author Beverley Densham. And remember, do check out her book, I Talk to Angels. The link is underneath right now. And remember, we do have a podcast called the Keep It Spiritual Podcast. On there, I speak with many experts on angels, fairies, mediums, psychics, and Wicca. The link is underneath right now. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe as well, and make sure you hit that like button. And the main thing is just, share that positivity, keep it spiritual, work with your angels, and really raise that vibration. So I've been Kris Meredith, and remember, keep it spiritual. See you later.